Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. Feels like a while since I've done this, and it has been. So, I'm an essential worker, so it's been a little bit crazy out there, trying to work from home, trying to work from the office one day a week, maybe two, but I have actually finally cleaned off a spot so I could do a video. But I'll just be quiet about that now. We are going to be taking a look at what's at the table in front of me. And it is the Bestech Ghost. And you can hear Therapeutic Edge listening to videos in the background.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Stop. Mute. All right, you guys. We have two different versions of this knife. We have the titanium version, which is... And did I say it was the Bestech Ghost?
I don't know.
I don't know either. This is the Bestech Ghost. So we have the tie version and we have the carbon fiber version. So let's go ahead and start with the tie version. This is both drop point blade, S35VN, stonewash, flat grind. It's really just a beautiful knife. Now, this is courtesy of the Apex Pass Around Group. So I want to say thank you so much to the Pass Around Group for allowing me the opportunity to check this out, and also to Bestech for allowing all of us the opportunity to check it out. This titanium handle, this one is a frame lock, if you can see that, and I'll get a little further away from the camera there. The clip is a milled titanium with a blue, very finely milled, but that's really cool. I do like that. You have a gorgeous blue titanium backspacer. Also, you probably can't see the milling on the clip, but that is really cool. This does run on ceramic bearings. Your blade length is going to be 3 1/4 inches. And for those of you who like to visually see it, you have 3 1/4 inches. Your handle length is 4 1/2, and your overall length is going to be 7 3/4 inches long. It is only just over 3 ounces. It's actually a fairly light knife. It does feel really comfortable in hand. There is a hot point for me, and the hot point is going to be this clip, because I can really feel it in hand. So that is something that, does tend to bother me a little bit. You do have some jimping back here on the spine or the blade, but that is for your choking up. Although, to me, I think I would have rather had the jimping up a little bit higher rather than back here. Because if I'm going to choke up, I'm going to choke up higher. If you have smaller hands, as I do, you can actually choke up on it with the little finger choil. So that is also a really nice feature to it. You also have a lanyard hole here. So if you are one who likes the lanyards, you can put a lanyard on that. That is also awesome. It's, this is a really, really smooth knife. And it is fun. And I hope I'm totally on camera here. I'm trying to look. Yeah, I mean, this has been a great knife. It's been smooth. It's been fun to carry. Because it's lightweight, that really just, you just throw it in your pocket and it feels really good. The other one we're going to take a look at, which is actually, I didn't check the weight on both of those. Oh, they're about the same. The carbon fiber is probably just a tad bit lighter. But you do have the, the blackwash stone grind on this one. Blackwash stone grind? Yeah, that works. Black stone wash. Oh my goodness. You have the marbled carbon fiber, which we were laughing, if the Therapeutic Edge and I were laughing because we were having a hard time saying it. You have stainless steel backspacer and stainless steel pocket clip. The pocket clips actually work really well. They're almost a little too sticky for me. They're a little bit too stiff. But, again, when I first saw this knife, I wasn't too sure about it. This one, by the way, is a liner lock. So your titanium is going to be your flame lock. You can see that there. And your carbon fiber is going to be your liner lock. So I actually prefer that titanium because I prefer the frame lock. There is it's just a really smooth, you know, because it runs on bearings, that's going to make it smooth. Although washers can be very smooth too. You do have jimping on the flipper tabs on both of these. So if you see that right there, you do have some jimping there. This pocket clip is also milled, just like the other one. It's very, very fine though. I mean, you can't, there's no way I can show that on camera. Unfortunately, this is also just a right hand tip up carry. So my lefties out there, this one is not going to be for you. You know, sometimes it's hard because I find a knife that I really like, and I know that there's some other people out there that would really enjoy it too, but it's not a left hand. So you knife lovers out there, you knife makers out there, let's start getting some more lefties out there, left-handers or ambidextrous. So again, this knife is, to me, is super comfortable in hand. Like I said, I really wasn't sure when I first looked at it whether I really liked it. But, you know, I've always said that getting one on hand really makes a big difference on, you know, how you really feel about it. So you can look at something and think, that's really not for me. And then you get it in your hand and you go, wow, this feels so good. It's definitely not a backwards carry. But really, really comfortable. And when you're closed, the nice thing about it is the profile. You know, your flipper tab is a little bit big. And I know I'm jumping all over the place, you guys, but I'm just trying to cover everything. A little bit big, but look at your overall width on this. And let's go ahead and turn it that way. You're about 1 inch and almost 1/4. So to me, this is very... how do I want to say it? It's not super wide, so to me, it's a little more low profile that way. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with this titanium one. I'm really loving it. Don't get me wrong. The marbled carbon fiber, and I say that slowly so I don't screw it up, it really is gorgeous. I mean, I do love knives with the inlays when you have a knife that's inlaid in this, or even just the full scales like this. I do love that. But there's something about this titanium one that just feels so good to me, and is something I would rather have in this version of knife. All right, you guys. Well, I'm sorry for such a, you know, mangled, jumbled review. It's my first one back after a little while. I'm going to start putting up more and getting back to it. But I just want to get on here and show you guys a little sneak peek of the Bestech Ghost. If you're on the fence about this one, you know, I would probably say go ahead and grab it. If you're a titanium fan, grab the titanium one. It's just something about it. Now, again, your decision is going to be your carbon fiber as a liner lock and your titanium is a frame lock. So what do you choose? What do you like better? I mean, they're both, honestly, they're both just as good, but the titanium one just feels almost better made for me. Oh, and back to the pricing. So it's $192 for the titanium one, and the carbon fiber is going to be $200. So that's it for me, guys. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it down in the comments section. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it to alert you. I'd love to have you here all the time. Feel free to, you know, leave any kind of a comment or question. And I love talking to you, and I'll get back to you. Thanks so much for joining me. Until next time.